So, me versus Bryan battle. It's a little bit of a short fight, unfortunately. But I decided, I'm just going to do a little breakdown of it. So, I'm in green, he's in black. I'm the shorter fighter. He's taller than me, got a longer reach than me, longer legs than me, and he likes to fight at range. So I'm immediately going to press forward, not doing it dumb, not running straight at him, making sure I'm winning my lead foot battle so that I'm not running into his rear right hand, and occupying his lead hand so he can't do anything to keep me in front of him. Pushing forward, head off center line. Like I said, winning that lead foot battle. Just missing him, so I decide to throw my kicks to kind of use it as my lead hook and control that positioning while keeping my leg on the outside. It's to make sure that he can't line me up with his right hand, which is what you don't want to do when you're fighting a southpaw versus a orthodox guy. If you listen to the commentary, Dominic Cruz is like, Gabe Green's going to want to get him right into the cage. And, that's exactly what I do. Because him being the longer fighter and not only being the longer fighter, but being a guy who likes to use his range and use long kicks and teeps, he's not super comfortable, or he hadn't been super comfortable in the pocket. He likes fighting guys at his range. And I was like, I'm going to get inside right from the beginning and press forward. So once I get him to the wall, throw a few jabs, I notice that he's really trying to parry that jab down hard. So when that happens, I let it whip around and come over the top. Because when you're parrying down so hard, you leave your face open. So as that happens, he's looking for his right hand, but I have my hand up to block that shot. So I'm blocking his shot and landing mine. Bink. Follow that up with a second jab to the face, and then I go body, head. So I land my 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now at this point, my shot lands on his like temple, but he is kind of rolling with it because he's throwing his shot. I feel at this point that I'm the faster, more technically crispy fighter. All my shots are, like positioned where they're supposed to be on the inside, while he is going wide and slower over the top. So when he hits me with this shot, since it hooks the back of my shoulder, it pushes me back a little bit. And when I follow it up with this left hand, I'm just short now. Like if I never took that half step back because of him kind of knocking me off my base a little bit, I would have touched him right there. But since he hit me on the shoulder and moved my feet a little bit, I'm just short. Follow it up by stepping inside with this right jab. And then he does a great thing by slipping it, right? So I just hit him, like I said, 5 times in a row. And he hadn't even touched me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All he lands is like a sloppy shot to my shoulder. So I'm pretty confident at this point. And when I miss these next 2, instead of trying to crack him with this left hand, I wanted to make sure I land the next shot that I'm going to throw. So I feint the left hand, setting up this right hook. And that's the problem right there. Bink, I get hit first. We both go right hook for right hook. I go feint right hook. He's going directly into his right hook, and his lands first. Sometimes you get hit right in the chin. That's all it takes. I think this one in particular, too, I was so focused on landing my shot. I was looking right at his chin and going like, oh, yep, that's it. That's money. I'm about to land my shot right now. And so I didn't even see his right hand coming at all because I was so focused on landing my shot. And, it's the one that you don't see coming that's the one that gets you. And that's exactly what happened here. Could have been so different, if I would have went for this, if I would have thrown that left if I would have thrown that left hook, or if I would have thrown it like as a left elbow and really tried to hit him with that shot, just like how I was earlier, and I was the shot that was cleaner on the inside because I'm faster and I was tighter than him, this shot right here would have landed before his landed. But that's not what I was going for. I essentially zigged when I should have zagged and was using that shot as a feint to guide him where I wanted to be so I could set up a mean right lead hook. And yeah, he decided that as soon as he slipped this punch, no matter what I threw, that he was going to come over the top and throw his right hook. So yeah, if I would have committed to this shot instead, I would have been the one hitting him first, and maybe he would have been the one dropping. But, should have, could have, would have. I chose to hit my feint instead and try to land my right, and he just got there first. And sometimes that happens because this ain't baseball, this ain't basketball, this is fighting. But, all part of God's plan. It wasn't meant for me to win. Jesus does me a big solid and makes him miss the next couple of shots so that I don't get any crazy brain damage or anything. Even this last one just kind of grazes me before the ref stops it. It sucks. I remember getting up and looking at the ref and going like, dang. But, like I said, all part of the fight game. Sometimes you're nail, sometimes you're the hammer. Stuff happens. I'll be back. And, we win in the next one.
Is in green, and Battle is in the black.
What Green wants to do is keep Battle on the fence, and that's what he's doing right off the bat.